After finding out everything is failing on my PC, I found this too. Your device ran into a problem, needs to restart. We're just collecting some error info, and then you'll restart and lose all your prog. Oh, yeah, no, that's a big problem. Oh no. Home attendants take over. Dead 103-year-old woman's New York City pad threatened to flush her ashes lawsuit. That is really messed up, and these women look like they take advantage of old people, and that's really kind of messed up they were put in that position. I can't drive at the speed limit without being bullied. I'm constantly being tailgated for driving at the speed limit. I get people honking or flipping me off because of it. All I'm doing is cruising along at the maximum speed the law allows. I'm being put in danger for doing the right thing. I get people passing me on a solid yellow lines and on the shoulder. I'm tired of being made to feel like the bad guy when I'm the one doing what I'm supposed to. Well, as long as you're not in the passing lane, you are in the right. If you're in the passing lane, though, you need to get off the road. This is absolutely stupid. Account recovery. To help keep your account safe, Google wants to make sure it's really you trying to sign in. Account I'm trying to recover. An email verification was sent to blank. Yeah, well, that's actually on you. You need to set your recovery email. That's on you, buddy, not Google. Dog in hot car, windows rolled up. Old dog, too. Looking at me with those old dog eyes. I tried all the doors locked. I wanted to break a window, but I didn't think I could. I went into the grocery store there and started yelling, anyone own a gray Toyota? I went to the manager's desk and asked if I could make an announcement. Just then, an old guy at the counter looked up, looked at me, and turned to leave. I followed him, and sure enough, it was his car. I just stood there. There was 100 things I wanted to yell at him, but I just watched him lower the windows and drive away. I'm still shaking. When I saw the dog in the car, I expected the windows would be cracked a little, but no, all rolled up. A dark gray car too. I feel for the dog. Hope it doesn't happen again. What do you do in a situation like that? It was 90 degrees something outside. My car said 105 inside. I feel bad for the old guy too. He may have forgotten the dog was in the car. It looked like he might live in the car with the dog. Geez, I'm starting to shake again. Glad I found the owner and hope the dog's okay, but I feel sick over it. Thanks for listening. Hey buddy, no problem, but just always check to make sure the car's on, because before my dog passed, which was a couple weeks ago, I would bring him in the car all the time, and I would leave it running while I was in the store. Some lady was gonna smash my window. I'm like, dude, the AC is on full blast. He is happy. He is cooler than I am in the store. Why is it that I can't get a moment of peace on my headset without my mom angrily interrupting me? Every time I put on my headset to listen to music, play games, chat with my friends, learn something, etc., whenever my mom has to call out for me, she literally begins to yell at me whenever I have a headset on. And at that point, my moment of peace gets completely destroyed and it turns into chaos. It happens all the times and is annoying me. I am 15 male, and honestly, I can't even enjoy privacy without my mom ruining it. My dad understands that I need peace, and he is great, calming father, but he does nothing about it. Well, in all fairness, it's your parents' house, parents' rules. You know, like, I get your dad's okay with it, but the mom's not. That's kind of how it is. When you move out, you can do whatever you want. But yeah, this is infuriating. I'm sorry for you. Just talk with your mom about it, instead of complaining on the internet and not doing anything about it. There you go. The city of Russell, KY, purchased a Corvette for their local school's police officer. Yeah, that's freaking awesome, you know. I'm just telling you. New York is giving the Buffalo Bills $850 million in taxpayer funds for a new stadium, the biggest pro sports subsidy of all time. 3 days ago, New York announced a $800 million cut to children and family services. The Bills' owner is worth $5.8 billion. This would literally be less than half his wealth. When your landlord charges you for normal repairs and maintenance, including a tree hit by lightning and me calling code enforcement on him. Oh, tree limbs and clean backyard renting. Yeah, no, you need to call. Seriously, this violates a lot of things with tenant law. Looking up Nestle's crimes, finding an ad for their jobs on that page, blatantly lying. Well, Nestle's success is arguably due to its incredible brutality, from inventing the need for mass-scale baby formula leading to the deaths of infants, or redirecting much-needed water from impoverished areas to bottle and sell back to the same communities to exploit child labor and slavery to gather ingredients. How does Nestle treat their workers? We recruit competent and motivated people who respect our values. Actually, no, this isn't an ad. It's just like the Google pulled it using its AI brain. Yeah, that's how that works. Had to pay to use a public restroom in St. James Park, London. It's like they're trying to keep the homeless out. Really? I gotta pay to take a piss? Guess what? Jump it. Do what people do in New York. Jump the turnstile thingy. Someone let their dog crap on the seat in a train and covered it with a bag. I mean, at least they covered it with a bag. I don't know, you could have cleaned it up. It's not that hard. You have a bag right there. My dad lost his candy crushed and it wiped every level he had beaten. To start this complicated story, my dad had about 10,000 something levels beaten, and one day, my sister's phone starts getting a big lump on its back, like it started swelling. My dad ended up getting her a new phone, coincidentally on her birthday, and he decided he was old too, so he got himself a new one. As he was driving back home, he hoped to keep his data. After realizing he got a new phone, sure enough, he gets home and we walk watch in fear as he turns on the phone to a tutorial of the game and realized he lost 8 years that day. He showed no emotion about it and said it was fine, but nobody really talked to him about it that day. I mean, dude, it's a game. It doesn't back it up. It's a free game. Like, as long as you didn't spend money, I guess you really can't complain. It sucks, but I bet your dad's fine. He's like, it's whatever. This Karen is giving my mother's farm school a 1-star review and threatening to sue because his innocent little daughter brought a teenager to my sister's room while they were changing their clothes. Don't even think about taking your children to this place. My 8-year-old daughter was attacked by a girl named Blank who was illiterate. He gave her several strong hair pulls after asking the tutors for explanations. They have left my daughter a liar. When the poor thing did nothing, alleging the scoundrels that my daughter had broken the rules by letting a child into the room when that was a lie. That should be monitored by the incompetence of the kid. Shut up and stop leaving negative reviews. It ruins businesses. If it deserves to get ruined, but no, you're just a Karen. Getting these scam texts recently trying to bank off the terrible rate of wildfires in my area. People's lives are being ruined, and we only got rain yesterday for the first time in months. Fire incentives, you receive... Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. This is in Canada. That really sucks, dude. I'm sorry. In order to stop Siri from collecting data from apps, you have to disable it individually for each and every one. Welcome to the future. AI's taking our jobs and information and everything from us. Girlfriend, I found this on our lawn. If you have any more yard sales, you will get more bricks. Why? It's just a yard sale. Jesus. Well, that was nice of them to offer free bricks to sell at your future lot sales. Okay, is that this funny? Immature teen dropped my phone after I denied his permission to play a stupid game on it. A day later, dead pixel cluster appears. Well, then go to the teen's parents and make them pay for it. What, like, seriously. My brother damaged my $200 controller. No, this one's gonna be good. My 9-year-old brother constantly used my controller and sometimes without my permission. I tell him that if he damages it, then he can't use it anymore, and sure enough, he damages it. It's the L button on the Xbox controller, which I use often. I took it back and said that he has to use his own controller or his mouse and keyboard. Then he cried and went to my parents saying that I hit him. I explained everything to my parents, and they said that I have to share the $200 controller, which I bought with my own money. I let him borrow it again, and he acts like it's his because he gets angry and infuriated when I want to use my controller. My controller. If you are wondering, I'm 15. I turned 16 in August of 2020, and I'm from Norway. Edit. I can't hide or lie that I sold it because I use it frequently, and my parents track how much money I have. I live in this exact situation. My brother borrowed my PS4 for 4 years while I lived away in Florida and LA when I moved out at 16. And then he destroyed it. And then he bought me a new PS4 as a thing 5 years later. I don't need a PS4. I want you to apologize for treating it like crap, you dummy. When people leave hotel rooms like this. I mean, they look like they're still staying in it. What's the big deal? I mean, as long as they're still staying in it. Is that poop on that? No, that's bites out. Well, that's really weird, actually. Oh, and what is that? Is that crackers and coke? What is going on here? Today, I found out my 7-year-old daughter really did lie about my husband's other girlfriend as revenge for being grounded, and that he never cheated on me at all. We're well into our divorce proceedings, and he won't forgive me for not believing him when he denied it. FML, your daughter's a terrible person. Seriously. No, seriously. You raised them wrong. I'm just gonna say it. My stomach has been burning for a month and a half, and nothing relieves it. I mean, that really sucks, but I don't know what to do. That is it. That is the post. Have you tried going to the doctor? Because this sounds like a doctor visit thing. Well, maybe we can't afford insurance. Posting stickers on other people's gravestones. New proof against atheism. Hey, I'm assuming you're Christian. You're gonna go to hell for this. Do not defile a tombstone. A toddler has shot a person every week in the U.S. for 2 years straight. Hooray! We're winning, everybody! Go America! No other country can have this headline, I bet. Also, this seems like a Florida thing. My Super Mario Bros. Game & Watch. Oof. I'm super sorry, bro. That's never getting fixed. Block is going to be deleted as feature except for DMs. Thank you. I legit have a stalker on Twitter who sends me death threats every other day, and I block them. But no, you're going to make it so they can tweet at me again. Thank you, Elon. I'm going to delete my Twitter. F you. Nail glue in my... So long story short, I was putting on some fake nails, and it came with nail glue. I was naked, and I had just gotten out of the shower, and then I did my nails, lol. Some glue dripped onto my pube hairs. I was going to cut that off, but I had forgotten. An hour later, I put my pants on, and then everything started burning. I immediately went into the shower, stood there for 20 minutes, clipped some hair off, and used wipes to clean, but I am now sitting on the toilet because I can't really control when I pee, and I'm peeing every 2 minutes, and it freaking burns like nothing I've ever felt before. Close thing to feeling like is a UTI, but still extreme bad. Please, any advice? Bro, you need to, do your nails with clothes on, you dummy. Have you ever gotten glue on, a carpet, real model glue? It lights it on fire. You're stupid. Reusing plastic containers is poverty poverty mindset. Dear Africans, this is called disposable. When you're done using it, you throw it in the bin. Keeping this at home means you have poverty mindset. Well, I've got about an entire thing full of those, and I use it to feed the stray cats in my neighborhood, so I guess I'm extra white trash to you, aren't I? Thanks, buddy. My parents no longer want our family dog. My 22 female parents are getting rid of our 7-year-old German-Australian Shepherd mix. We had her since 2017. They don't like her smell, rarely give her a bath, her shedding, or the sound of her licking herself. Basically, they aren't dog people at all. I absolutely love my dog and feel deeply connected with her. She sleeps with me every single night I'm home. I'm in a completely different state for temporary work until November. When I move back, I have plans to stay with my parents, so I can't take my dog then. My mom says she'll only give her to someone she knows and never the shelter, but I don't know. I'm extremely heartbroken. I'm hoping that I can get back. Take her now! What are you talking about? No, I'm sorry. You can go get her. That's on you. Oh, I live in a part that is not. That's on you, dude. Like, having a dog is like having a kid. It's a responsibility, and it kind of sucks sometimes. But you know what? I love those 13 stray cats I feed. But also, your parents are kind of terrible people. When you adopt a pet, it's until it dies. My roommate's partner pisses on the toilet seat. Oh, this is gonna be good. I live in a student accommodation apartment with 5 girl roommates. Obviously, as uni students, we get a lot of visitors. It's whatever. Until he leaves piss all over the toilet seat, and I've assumed they have a penis. Wow, great grammar. I brought it up to the roommate that it's extremely disgusting and unhygienic, especially for us girls still need to sit down on the toilet. I've even provided alcohol wipes with my own money and put them right next to the toilet for people to wipe down the seat. I put up sticky notes in the bathroom to remind people to wipe. I don't have a wiener, but surely it's not that hard to miss. And even if you do, surely you see what you left a few drops, so wipe it away. My other roommate and I know it's him because our rooms are close approximately and we can make out what... Oh, sorry. I thought they were talking about them making out together. I think that was funny. Who comes in and out of the rooms, and every time there's been piss, it's always from their room. The piss is also near the lid, so there's no way, unless your vagina is doing flips, that you're getting... What is your grammar? You're getting it on the... Dude, you need to work on your grammar. Second of all, like, I don't know. Take the toilet seat away. There you go. Problem solved. Oh, they need to sit down. I don't know. Just ban them from the house. That's the only thing you can do here. Some guys are dicks. What the frick is this? This is the don't sleep here homeless. But hey, you gave them a shelter to sleep under when it rains, so suck it, city. They really don't want anyone to sleep on it. Or sit, apparently. I was told to post this here. Was going on a family cruise trip. Flight got delayed from 4:30 to 6:50. Flight got delayed from 6:59. Flight got delayed from 9 to 11:30. Flight got canceled. Now we missed the cruise and waited at the airport for 7 hours for nothing. Well, that's what you get for flying Delta. What can I say? Got this frantic text in the morning. Dad has my back. I'm 20, by the way, and she kicked me out of the house already. Your mom is going through all your financial and bank activity to include Venmo, and like I told you before, she's asking a lot of questions. Like I've asked you since you arrived. Call USAA today, not tomorrow, today. Change your password and access. Open up a new bank account with only you having access. Go to blank and change your direct deposit to new account. Seriously, she's crazy, dude. I'm sorry I married her and had you with her. Not that I'm sorry I had you. I love you, son. Text now, paywalling me for 2FA. Lock in your number. No, I don't think I will text now. People have TVs when they aren't allowed. I live in a homeless shelter with a no TV rule, as they have a communal TV in a room, although said TV doesn't work and only gets 2 channels. My mom has seen someone with a projector in their room, and in the room right next to ours is like TV, like an actual TV. And there are many other rules others have broken, and yet they don't get caught. It's just really infuriating. That's really weird. Don't they like have to leave every night and they might not get their bed unless they're back in time? Someone could just take that TV. So what? Let them watch TV. As long as they aren't blaring it at 2 a.m., you have no reason to care. They are actively breaking the rules of the shelter. The shelter doesn't allow TVs at all. Why do you care if they're breaking the rules? How does it affect you? My God. The contractor installing hood vent broke the glass, and when confronted said that I broke it when I wasn't even home. Even showing video evidence of him moving it, propping it up. The glass still denying that he did it, and his team broke it. Yeah, I wish I could see the video, but you're a kid.